Hi, brothers and sisters. I'm starting here with the week 3 video announcements and video, and I'll go over each one, a lot of the different things, and then we'll go back and forth a little bit to lots of different things. So maybe one thing is upload your drafts in both places and make sure that you're okay with that. I wanted to show you, go over again just to make sure you understand the change draft, the essay change draft. I put this as a separate announcement just to make sure that you were able to just go to it and figure out everything you needed to do. Make sure that you complete each step on time to get all the possible points. First draft by Sunday, January 9th. It says 12:59. I don't know if that adjusted to my central time zone or not. So just make sure that you get it in earlier than that and you'll be good. Make sure that you, as soon as you are given, as soon as the due date is passed, then you will be given an essay to review. And as soon as you finish reviewing that one, it'll give you another one. So don't wait till the 23rd to do your first, because they may not have enough time to give you the second one. So make sure that you do it in a timely manner so that you'll be able to get all the points there. And then you're going to reflect on what your peers said to you. And you're going to be doing that by January 26th. That's also when the essay is due, is on the 26th. So you'll be doing that kind of stuff. Okay, let's go back here and go over a little bit more about the announcements. I really am impressed with the way that you guys I've just been looking in the discussions, and you guys some of you are doing an excellent job helping each other out. You're also going to do a little bit of grammar, fragments, and shift in time. If you have any questions about that, ask me. Now, AI, this is this is week 3, and we've already talked about it a couple of times, but you're going to be taking a quiz on it. It's really kind of cute. You're going to see a little video that has got an AI kind of guy in there, and he's really kind of cute, and it's a cute little video. It's due on January 23rd. And it has here's the cute little video of what AI can and cannot do. And it says in there to ask your instructor if you can use AI and where you can in our class. And as I have said several times, and we'll say several more times, you do not use AI, because we want you to use critical thinking, and we want you to use your own words. So that's what you're going to need to do with that. So it gives a cute little thing. And then there's really a great article from Elder Bednar, and I included one of his quotations in the announcements today, but it's a little long. It's 35 minutes, but it talks about AI just straight on, and it's really good. And then this is a article that was given by Janine Gilbert, who is in our English, also teaches English 150, or has in the past, and it gives you some really good ideas about AI. And you don't need to submit responses to the questions at the end of the document. That kind of changed, and then you can take the quiz. And if you have any questions, all you have to do is ask me, okay? All right. Unfortunately, I've already had to give somebody a 0 because they did have a high AI grade. If so, I will allow you to resubmit it if you do get a high AI grade, and then you can do it in your own writing. And then you're going to have sentence fragments. There's some really good ideas here. If you have any questions about sentence fragments, I've got tons of handouts, and I can give you some more ideas if you want me to. And then shift in time. That's very important. If you start in first person, if you start in present tense, you're going to stay in present tense the whole time. If you start in past tense, you're going to stay in past tense the whole time. And every once in a while, you'll need to shift in time, but not very often at all. There's a good video about it also again. We'll be taking a quiz on shift and time. Okay, so you're going to reflect on the process that you used to write your change essay. And so you're going to do a checklist and reflection worksheet. You will have those for every essay that you do, the checklist and reflection. So all you have to have, whenever you do it, let me talk to you about this. It shouldn't take you too terribly long to do this. It's just basically showing you everything that you need to do and reminding you. So you're just going to put an X if you use this, and then self-check. You don't have to use like a lot of words here, but you could say, yes, I think I did, or, and success and helping readers feel what you want them to feel about the personal change. Look back and think, do they really understand that? And then interpret the message or force them to see that. Make sure you check that. And just write a sentence or so in the response thing. And if it feels, you can say, sure it is. You can, any other different things. Just check those things though. Don't just write yes and everything. Check them and think about them. Your vivid moment, you think so? And then ask yourself these different things. Revisions, 2 changes you've made, editing or proofreading you've used, strategies you've used. What have you learned that you can apply to future writing situations? And then it also asks what you learned for your 101 meeting with your instructor. And most people came. There were a few that we tried several times to get them in, and something always happened to get them not happen. But as a whole, you guys did a great job of this. And always check the rubric, because that'll tell you how you can get your points. Conference report's 5. Reflection is 10. The responses, the self-check your work is 5. And then you're going to turn your final essay into me. So make sure you understand everything. Make sure you do the checklist. It's worth 100 points. And how are we going to do it? The narrative, a strong and effective organization that enhances the meaning of the story. The events of the narrative create a cohesive story, eloquently describes life before and after the change in a way that makes the story cohesive and meaningful. The story structure is clear but not formulaic, and it's unique and creative. So that's what you're going to be aiming for, to try to get 50 points. And if you don't quite have it up to perfect, there's a beginning, middle, and end. They all connect. That describes the before and after it. Okay, so that'll get you 45. But if you only have a general idea and some things are unclear, you won't get quite as many points. And then the vivid details, you get 30 points for that. Remember, we've talked about that a lot. The see, touch, taste, hear, smell idea. The grammar and mechanics and language are worth 15. College level expectations of spelling and grammar. Language is personal but professional, not preachy. Punctuation is intentional and internally consistent. Then it's okay. Okay, and then if it doesn't quite make it, you get fewer points. And you're going to get 5 points just to make sure you do the APA style. Make sure that you do things like don't skip lines between the paragraphs, number the pages. You can have one small error and still get 5 points for that. So that's what you're going to be doing. And as always, if you have any questions or concerns, all you have to do is ask me, okay? I'm here to help you. I'll do everything I can. If you're serious about passing this class and you have questions, I will absolutely answer them. Even if you email me very, very often. I've had sometimes students email me a couple of times a day if they didn't understand something. And I'm usually on here at least twice a day, except on Sundays. Okay, brothers and sisters, I'm looking forward next week to reading your essays. And if you have any questions, let me know.